This is Ronald. He started his supercar into business just under a year ago, and today he's picking up his dream watch. But before we do that, let's ask him a couple questions because, believe it or not, Ronald used to work at a school making only $3,400 a month. So this is a huge step, and I want to find out just exactly how he got here.
Guys, so here we have Ronald today, who is doing a dream, like a dream come true is happening today. It's a big day for you.
Absolutely.
It's a big day for me too, because I get to experience it with you.
It's a big purchase, especially how the economy is going right now. Hey, good things happen to good people, so
Good things
I
happen
deserve
to those who put in the work.
That too.
Guys, Ronald is getting his first ever Rolex ever. For guys like you, guys like me, it's a big deal. Like, I remember getting my first watch, and the fact that you're buying it from doing the same thing that I did to buy my first one, it's like deja vu. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, when I first started this, I didn't even think that it would have gotten to this point that I could be able to make these purchases, but then it happened, and I'm just like, let's just do it. Especially when we closed that big deal earlier. The money came through, I was like, yeah, I definitely gotta do it. It's not wasting time.
You're going to do it regardless.
Yeah.
You're going to do it regardless. Like, I'm doing this. You made up your mind really about like a couple weeks ago.
Right. Then the money came through this morning, and I was like, nah, I'm definitely doing it.
No way. It's actually hilarious because we understand when you're in business, things like that happen, where you may not make a ton of money every day, but there's always that one day where something really pays off and you're rewarded immensely, which today's one of those days, but you have many of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And why now? Like, what made you feel like, okay, you know, I'm at a place where I can just go ahead and buy it now. It's not going to affect anything. I can do it.
Somebody always told me, like, if you could buy something 3 times, then you can afford it. I'm at the point that I can buy this watch 3 times. So I'm like, you know what, why not? And then also the watch is going to hold its value. So if shit does hit the fan, and hopefully it doesn't, I'll be able to sell it. Yeah. And I would still have the money still. So why not?
Well, you can buy it more than 3 times. That's number one. But number 2, we always tell ourselves the same thing. Oh, I'm going to do it because if I ever need to sell it, I'll just go ahead and just sell it and get the money back. That's what we always tell ourselves when we buy our first watch, right? But the complete opposite happens. It actually, once you have that, you do everything in your power to never have to sell
exactly.
it. Which, in my opinion, kind of makes you work harder. You know, at the very beginning, bro, that shit just pulls you into just consistently doing more. Like, I want to stay here and just get bigger, and grow into a better position in life. I don't want to go ahead and have to sell it. So it's funny how we always convince ourselves to make a purchase this big, and then end up realizing, like, wait, hold on, I don't want to sell it, so I gotta figure it out.
You gotta make a move to make sure that you can keep the watch. It makes sense.
Did your dad have a Rolex?
He does have one.
Oh, he has one.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, which one does he have?
He has a Daytona.
Black
and gold.
So like gold with a black face?
I can't remember. I think it's yeah.
How can you not remember?
I don't know. It's his watch. It's not mine, so I wasn't paying attention to it really. I was like, I need to get my own. Yeah. And I use that as a bit of motivation.
Does he know you're doing this?
He does.
Oh.
He does.
I would have thought you would have just go on and then surprised him with it.
Nah, I told him. I was like, listen, man, you got one. Now it's my turn to get one. So.
What about your brother? Does he know you're getting one?
My brother doesn't have one.
Does he know you're getting one?
Nah, he does.
Yeah?
That's my right hand man. Like,
yeah?
Everything I do, I have to make sure my brother knows.
That's amazing.
It's like we have the best bond. So
yeah.
Like, every little decision I make, even like when I bought a new E53, I told my brother I was doing it. Like that's my dog. Like we here together. We always doing the same thing. So
he handles a lot of the operations. I feel like sometimes.
Yeah.
But he's not really your partner though.
Nah, he's not.
He just helps you out.
He just helps me out. That's what I'm saying. That's how we have such a great bond. Like he wants to see me succeed. Yeah. And ultimately, if I'm succeeding, he's gonna succeed. So like that's the reason why he helps me out without even batting an eye to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell me a little bit about how you got here today, because like obviously, when we first met, you were still working at a high school, was it?
Yeah.
Or a college?
I was working at a charter school.
Charter school?
It's like a public school. It's publicly funded, but it's like private. Mm-hmm. So like we get a bit access to a little bit more diverse education instead of like in public school. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was working there. I got tired of it. Decided to quit. With your push, of course. The way I got here, literally, it's like I found this perfect client for my GLE, and yeah, man, he has that car for like the 5th month now, and I'm making $12K a month off of him. So I'm like,
and your cost is what?
that car note is $1,800 a month.
So you're profiting over $10,000 a month.
Over $10K a month.
Every single month.
Every single month.
One car,
one client.
With no headaches.
No headaches.
You don't have to pick up, drop off. It's just one guy.
Just one guy.
And if you could tell us the 5 things that's gotten you to where you are today, where you're able to, one, quit your job, and now you're able to buy a dream watch that people usually never get to actually buy, what would those 5 things be?
Yeah, my first thing was taking a risk. Like my biggest risk, honestly, right now, was the GLE. At the time when I bought the GLE, I was working at the school. I was making what, $3,400 a month. I had another car already. I was paying like $1,049 for it, and then I had to buy the GLE was $1,840 a month. So that was more than 60% of my income right there. So I'm like, yo, if this doesn't work out, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Because I have no room to wiggle here. So I took that risk, bought that, and the car was going out like crazy.
On top of that, you bought my program.
And then
you put on a credit card.
That's what I was saying. So then my second risk was buying your program. I tried to buy the program multiple times, and then the first time it didn't work out because you guys didn't take credit cards the first time. The second time I tried to get automation, that was like $20K, and then I got talked out of it. Then the third time it was just like, we will take the credit card. And I was like, all right, now is the time. I'm going to pull the trigger right here. Honestly, I didn't have the 10K at the time either. But I'm like, yo, it's going to be on my credit card. I'm going to have 60 days to figure it out. I bought the program. I think you had got me a deal that paid the 10K like my first, I think it was like a month that 10K was paid off already. Yeah, I think it was like somebody that wanted it for like a year, I think, something like that. That was another risk I took. It was just like, literally just take the risk, bro. That's the only thing that I really did that put me in this predicament. I already had the mentality to be a business owner. I didn't have to push to pull the trigger. So now I finally pulled the trigger and took the risk. So like, that's one thing. I don't even have 5 things for you guys. This is literally just like...
Now you do, I'm going to help you out. So number 1 was buying the car.
Yeah.
Number 2 was buying the program.
Yeah.
Number 3 was doing a yearly deal, was it? Was it a yearly deal?
Yeah.
And then number 4, I guess, would be quitting your job a couple months back. Once you realize, okay, there's really no point in me doing there.
Yeah.
What's like the 5th thing that you feel like you've done to get you here today? Because I mean, you talk about the sacrifices and the risks you've taken, but I kind of want to take a little more of like what's different from you and somebody who probably hasn't seen success, whether it's this or something else. So like, you talk about taking risk, doing what needs to be done. If I could tell myself, yo, this is why I'm here today, is because I do this, I did this, and I did this.
Honestly, I think my 5th thing will be staying consistent. I took a lot of L's in this industry, you know.
Did you?
I did.
I don't know. Before me or after?
Before you.
Okay.
Like
I don't know any of them.
I started doing this before you. Like, so like, I want to say like my biggest L right now is like, I got a car totaled, right?
Yeah.
The client was paying for like, I think it was like 2 weeks. He didn't have insurance, but like, he was paying my premium for the 2 weeks. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to let him have the car. 3 days later, got a call. Car's in a precinct. He was running from the police with it. Car totaled. Insurance found out that it was a rental and didn't pay the car out.
I don't even know the story.
Yeah,
oh, interesting. Okay.
So like, insurance found out that I was doing rentals with it, didn't even pay it out. Took me a long time to recuperate that.
Little cars like the Hondas and stuff.
Yeah, so it was my 2018 Honda.
Okay.
I told it like that. Okay. They didn't pay it out. I had to pay it myself, but then eventually I sued the insurance and they paid it out. Eventually I got my money back, but that was my biggest out, and that was like a eye-opening experience for me. Like, yo, bro, do I really want to do this still?
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna stay consistent. I bought another Honda Accord.
Back to the little car.
Yeah, it's the little car. And that's what I really started scaling from there. It's like, I just stayed consistent with it. Like, yo, this has to work out. Because at this point, I already took a huge L. I had to pay lawyer fees and all that. So I'm like, yo, bro, this has to work. And I just stayed consistent with it. And now look at me now.
I like that you said that because I feel like recently I've seen a couple of people who have tried the rental industry. One thing goes wrong and immediately they just like no, this is not it, and they're gonna go away. Do you think that it's true that everything in life will have work? There is nothing that's gonna be like, okay, cool, this is the formula, it's gonna work amazing for everybody. You have to make it work. It's like you said, I think we were having a one-on-one coaching on Monday, and I told you the Bentayga story about how somebody didn't want to weather the storm, and because I was okay to weather the storm, I ended up making a lot of money from that Bentayga.
All you have to do is wait.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you start something, you have to finish it. You know? Like, I think majority of people, they don't finish what they start, you know? They think that, okay, like, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get this result. And if you want that, like, get a job. Like, if you want instant result, like, okay, I do this, I get paid this. I do this, I get paid this.
Right.
Then, get a job. But with business, you're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, and realistically, solving those downs is what keeps elevating you.
Exactly.
Because they don't happen again anymore. What do you have to say, like, up to like other people who are in the industry or were in the industry, and either don't want to be in it anymore or didn't have the best experience in it?
I say, dust yourself off and try again. I mean, for me, I just kept trying and like, it eventually paid out for me. So like, I think if you just give up on your first L, I guess, you would never be able to see like what would happen in the future. It's like, just don't give up. I think honestly, you just stay. Like I said, my fifth thing was consistency. Just stay consistent with it. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, a lot of people just give up when things are not going their way. I think the only way I would give up in this is if I totally go broke, and I don't even think I would give up, because then I would take another risk, man. I would probably borrow some money from somebody, get another car, and try again. I don't know, but like, some people just don't have that will. And
but the odds of that happening,
it's
like,
pretty slim.
in where you are now, and how stabilized you are, like, you can make money having cars, not having cars. Like, you're always gonna get paid for this industry, don't you believe?
Yeah.
So, what are the odds that you think that this goes downhill for you?
I don't think it will.
It's kind of impossible.
Like,
once you're solidified in the industry, it's like you're always gonna be paid.
Right.
Like, even if you didn't want to do it anymore, you would still consistently make money passively from this.
Exactly. I feel like I made enough connects to, even if I didn't have a car, like, I could use somebody else's car.
Yeah.
I could be a broker now instead of like the owner, and I would be able to make money that way. It's
Well,
always
a lot of work.
Exactly.
You broker a lot of work.
Exactly. So like, I think like at this point in my career is like, it's probably slim to none that.
Yeah.
Unless I just gave up and just like, yo, I don't want to do this anymore. I think that's the only way that I would not succeed in this industry at this point, because all of those connections that I've made, especially with your help. So like, I appreciate you for that, brother.
What are the odds that you go ahead when they like, you know what, I'm tired of getting paid to have people borrow my cars. I want to go back to work.
that doesn't even sound right. Like, we literally turned liabilities into assets, bro. Like, what's the odds? Like, yo, a car is a huge depreciating asset, and we found a way to make money off of that, and that's like hard to do.
Of one car, one client, no headache. Which you could make a lot more, but you choose to let this guy have it because, you know, he's a good guy, right? Whatever. You can make more on that car, but you're on one car alone that cost you, let's say, is a little under 10K. You've made over 60 grand.
Yeah.
You know, so you made a 50K profit of one car that really just has no headaches for you.
Literally, I mean, he sells me every 4 days.
And that's not including all the, you know, you put your tour out, you put the years out.
Exactly, that's even the broker deals that you
put this Maybach out multiple times. You put a lot of supercars out. You've done a lot of events. You've done a lot of other things in general. Like, so I think that's when we're spoken. You were supposed to be the one buying this Maybach. Yeah. We didn't do it, so I ended up getting it. Which goes to show, like, yo, when the time is there, you gotta
just pull the trigger. Exactly.
Because if you don't, I will. No, but that's crazy, bro. So go think about that. My boy Jason was the one that got you in the program as well. Yeah. And you got to network and hang out with, you know, other people in the industry that are very successful. Who are like 3 people in the industry that you said you learn a lot from as well?
3 people.
Do you even have 3 people?
I don't even. I think you like my number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'll probably give like
that, like, you have actually like taken time to, like, you know, learn from, and like they taught you stuff.
Yeah, I don't have anybody else, brother. Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you've networked with the other students.
I guess my go-to will be Issa. Yeah. That's my boy. Like, anytime that I don't have something or you don't have something, he has it. Yeah. Like, if you don't have the Maybach, I would call him for his Maybach. So like, I mean, that's
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he just Virgil wrapped it too. It looks good.
He did?
Yeah. Awesome. But yeah, my boy Issa, like, he's pretty solid, and he's like right across the bridge in New Jersey. So like, I think he's a solid one. I think, like, yeah, he's doing his thing.
And he's gotten very good at like getting investors' cars, like getting people to invest in him, and or that. I still remember the first night that I took you and him out.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
We went crazy, you know.
That man got a rental the same day.
Oh my god, yeah. And then it got stolen. And we had to get. You know about that? Nah, yeah, that rental. What I had to do, it got stolen the next day.
Wow.
I had to get it back, bro. Yeah, and I had to have like a very like serious talk with him, bro, because he
takes stupid risk.
He takes stupid risk, but I mean, bro, he gets paid.
He gets paid.
He gets paid. So this is one of those things. Shout out Isaiah. Let's go ahead and get your first watch, bro. It's gonna be insane. I'm super excited. If you see something that you may like more, you know, also go for that.
Yeah, the rhodium was always something I seen. Like, I used to see all those wrist rolling pictures on videos on Instagram, and the rhodium just always sat well with me. So I'm like, I
think you should go what you like. I think you should go what you like first, and then from there, like, you know, you'll start to learn more about watches as you go.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't even care about the value, man. It's something I wanted. So like, who cares about what it's worth when after I buy it? You know, because it's for me. And it would hold a sentimental value to me. This is gonna be my story with this watch, and I don't even plan on selling it. Yeah, like, this is my first watch. Like, so it's probably give it to my son if I have a child.
That's a big one. Give it to your son after. I don't think I would give my kids expensive watch. I mean, bro, we're young. By the time we have kids, like these watches are not gonna be. They're not gonna be
nothing
anymore. Yeah. I mean, at least the ones we have right now today.
Yeah.
But we're gonna keep buying. So after this watch, what's your next goal?
My next goal, I think after this watch, my next big purchase will be a Huracan. I want me a
Evo
Huracan.
Spider.
Yeah.
That's what
Those are doing crazy in New York right now.
Yeah.
Like I need one of those.
And summer is like what, 2 months away?
Exactly.
Yeah. You're gonna buy 2. Let's go see these watches. It's your first one to be a TPT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy Neo's taking the time to show Ronald some cool watches, and we already have our eyes on what he wants to get, but maybe he'll change his mind, maybe he won't. We'll show you guys in a second. Peace.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, bro.
Nice to see you as well.
What's up? How you doing, bro? Long time. After Rolex, I know Ronald coming back for Richard, bro.
For AP, not Richard.
For AP next?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is your personal question?
Yeah. And what's on my wrist?
You bought this?
Yeah.
Why?
I love it, bro. Red's my favorite color. I think because of Ferrari. Let's get Ronald right.
Let's get Ronald right.
Mr. Ronald went 41mm, Jubilee fluted, best combo, brother. And the watch is perfect. I just checked. Very, very mint, like new. Over here, you got the card, brother.
It's a big deal for him, bro.
Yeah, I know.
He was working.
We're gonna do a sick reel too.
Months ago, bro.
You were working at a school?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And then he quit. He put my program on a credit card. Took his chances. Literally changed his life.
Nah, you
Works
gotta
for
take
himself
risks, bro. Risk taking is how you level up.
You can take a link off?
Yeah, of course, brother. I think you need more than a link off, like 3.
Yeah.
Because these Jubilee links are small.
Yeah, this is the one.
You know, I thought you were like Ethan's runner boy when you came in New York. And now you're here buying a Rolex. That's
Nah, I asked him
crazy.
for a favor. The thing is, he be doing rentals, so we can leave some cars with him.
Yeah.
So the car was with him already.
That's
I
a
was like,
nice
yeah,
car,
can you bring it?
bro. I really like the Artura.
It makes
No,
us-
it's not
it
an
makes us-
Artura. What was
It
it?
is an
Artura.
It makes us money, bro. It makes us money.
I liked it a lot.
It makes
And
us
in
money.
Middletown, bro, that shit was like a Bugatti.
Nah. There's no,
Everyone was like,
there's no way you like
The
it.
drive there
Oh
was
yeah, I
amazing.
forgot you guys did me there.
Yeah.
Okay. It was freaking out,
bro,
bro.
it wouldn't
super
charge
freaking
up.
out.
Yeah.
Like you have to put in
You
track
gotta put
mode.
in track.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh my god.
The whole time I kept putting in the hybrid. And I was like, what the fuck won't it charge?
Yeah.
Because the SF90, you gotta put in hybrid to charge.
No, qualified.
I put in hybrid and then I go to the settings and I click charge. Like I literally manually click it and
Just put it on qualified.
But I actually prefer to just plug it in and charge it. It's easier. I never drove qualifying mode yet.
That's all I do.
Only performance, like the flag.
Qualified.
Starter watch, bro.
That's what I was saying. Like, he can go up on the budget, though.
It's a 41. You didn't go 36. You didn't cheap out with a smooth bezel. You went with the white gold fluted.
Exactly.
Like Jubilee's more popular.
Jubilee's
But I'll show you more. But I think it's a great watch, bro. Also, the dial goes with anything. You know, it's like very versatile. Oh, I wanted to show Ethan this bracelet.
Look at that shit.
200 points per stone, so 2 carats each stone, brother.
Wow.
Yeah. And it comes with the diamond certificates and everything. Everything's VVS. When I wear this, bro, everyone's just
Damn,
like,
this is your personal stuff, right?
yeah, personal.
Jesus Christ, bro. You have too much jewelry, dog.
I'm trying to friggin' use it, bro. I never use it nowadays. You
No,
still
it's
gotta
fine.
give me one, bro.
I never got one.
Then I'm gonna
to
get you
either.
one back, brother. The Eisenkaiser, so it's the rose gold version of meteorites. So every dial, bro, is gonna be unique because it's a stone. They cut the stone, so that you can't repeat the pattern ever.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, me personally, I can't wear Rolex anymore. I don't know. Something about this one just looking a little cleaner.
It is a little bit more money
That is more money, yeah.
for the Wimbledon.
How much?
It's gonna be, I'll give them for 15 to 50.
15?
Yeah,
Just because of Wimbledon?
it's 2024. It's basically new.
Oh,
like
what
the
year
client
is
wore it
this?
once. That's a
23?
2023 pre-owned. Like this is called Slider. The guy wore it once out of the boutique just to show the boutique he's wearing it.
Yeah,
and
you
then
can
sold
tell the
it.
wear and tear. Like, this is like...
I mean, this is also super mint. I looked at
That
even the
Wimbledon
buckle.
is
Is actually new. It's new. Yeah.
Like the guy said that he never wore it, but I saw it in the morning and I saw minor marks on it, and I was like, I'm gonna put pre-owned because I don't want to deal with anything.
Yeah.
But I literally put 99% new on that.
Rhodium.
Rhodium.
Alright, Rhodium. No, but it's good. You got to see everything. Like now, you know you really love this one. Could also be like you might get a notification.
You got
I
it.
got it.
It's nice when that happens, right? At least you know,
I know
no one
this.
can come steal your card and make a big charge.
How old are you, Ronald?
28.
Damn. Same as me. Exact. Okay, it's a little tight, right?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
perfect. You can, like...
No, I think you need a little looser. But look, I'll show you how to do it. Because it's gonna hurt you if you stay in the sun. Your wrist gets bigger. But look, on the back here,
Yeah.
there's a quick lock. It's called. You saw what I just did?
Yeah.
So you could fold the link and click it, and it makes it smaller. or you could click it from here, and it'll open up. Now it'll fit you perfectly. Yeah, that's better. You want a little room?
I think you chill like that because it's throughout the day. Like he's been traveling. He flew in today just for this, and he's gonna fly back out same day. So like throughout the day, you get a little bigger. In the morning, you're a little smaller.
I think in New York, your wrist will shrink again when you go back to the cold. As soon as you touch heat, your wrist gets a little bigger. Everyone.
That works.
Okay. And you have the links. You're gonna be in here anyway. So, congrats on the first Rolex.
Thank you.
First of many. I'm sure.
You know it.
This is an addictive hobby, but it's good because it's like watches are really money in the bank. I think they're more liquid than anything, bro.
Like he does so many rentals that I leave a bunch of my cars with him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like, for example, he lives in Brooklyn, Corsa's in Manhattan. So it's like a 40-minute difference. So sometimes like he'll rent the same cars over and over for his clients, and I'm just like, bro, instead of going back and forth, just keep it. If they sit for 2-3 days, then I'm like, okay, move them back. But he's always moving them so much. His own mind, other people. You know what I mean?
How'd you build the client base? Just social media?
Social media, word
My
of mouth.
program.
Yeah.
His program. It's all over.
Congrats, Ronald.
Thank you, brother.
I'm sure this is first of many, bro.
Of course. I think I'm gonna come for AP next.
Hell yeah. You heard it, guys.
Gotta be hydrated, man. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of super sick, bro. You wouldn't do the 500?
No.
No, you
Like, I'll buy the rainbow skeleton all day over this.
Dude, for the money, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing is sick, bro.
Yeah, but
this is
think
like,
about it. You're paying.
what material is this?
It's brown ceramic.
Like, even the back seat
If it was
says
on full
Travis
bracelet,
Scott.
okay, maybe I would understand a little.
Can we not get a full bracelet?
No. But the only full bracelet there's one that Travis has.
Only one?
There's only one with a
See,
full
over
bracelet
here
that
it
has
says
a
Utopia's
rainbow bezel.
Yeah, that joint is beautiful.
It's
Oh,
cool, but
Yeah.
You feel brand new,
That's
right,
a crazy
Ronald? Don't
piece.
even lie.
Oh, that's sick. That's fire, bro.
It didn't hit me yet.
The gray is hard.
I love the. I love radio.
How you flying back? Economy or first class?
I'm actually in comfort class.
Kinda.
It's in the middle.
Like that. It's gonna be like, I don't belong here anymore. The minute you sit in that flight thing, was like, I don't think I belong here anymore. I gotta upgrade.
Put it in the box so no one knows.
Let's let people work.